Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Friends. My name is Cara. Happy 2023 y'all. We are here. We have made it. We have arrived. If you are new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another edition of Mimosas and Makeup. Got a little bit of a mimosa left. We are kicking off 2023 with the Makeup Protection Program, aka new makeup releases. If you want to comb through all of the new releases with me with a vigilant eye, with a cautious eye, and a judgmental eye. Keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. First of all, this, look. Check out the look. Check out the cool tones. Check out the lashes. Can't. Sydney Grace, New Year's Gala bundle, sold out, I know. But keep an eye out because I am going to be doing the bundles. They are doing something with these bundles. Now, we are gonna have a cautious eye, you guys. We have to stop playing games. We've got to put our foot down. A lot of us in this beauty space are saying the same thing. Either we need to stop buying so much makeup. We need to use what we have. We don't want to have makeup regrets. We want to use and enjoy our makeup and not feel the pressure to buy new things. Many of us are saying it all, and that includes content creators and enthusiasts alike. So we are going to have a better eye, okay? The point of me doing the new makeup releases is, one, I just like to know what's going on in the makeup streets, you know? But my newfound purpose is to expose. Has this been done? Do we have it? Do I have it? Is this going to add something of value to the collection that I have, this vast makeup collection that I have? How am I gonna feel after I get that package, you know? Sometimes after I place an order, the excitement dies down. Sometimes after the package comes and I open it, I have that short-term excitement and then it dies down. And the reality sometimes is that the product isn't even that great. So we are gonna try to avoid this as much as possible this year. And I am committed to helping. Let's get started. All right, as per usual, we are going to start with Makeup Release Radar because she has all of the makeup tea in these streets. And we're gonna get ready to get into this. All right, let's scroll on down because y'all know these releases are not slowing down. The last thing I remember talking about is this palette from Shine by SD, and y'all know I'm not doing the all shimmer palettes. Let's talk about Chanel Spring 2023. These are no's. And I love me some Chanel. I do. I really do. I love their lip products. I have a couple of the quads, and the blushes are great. And the highlighting balm. This is a no. First of all, this quad is really light. These are not colors that I'm gonna wear often. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me the Pat McGrath Floor Fantasia quad vibes. It's one of the ones I don't wear. It was like kind of pastel-y. I'm just not gonna do this. If I wanna get a pastel look, I'll just go to my Natasha Denona pastel palette. I don't wear these colors very much at all. It looks like there's a couple of the highlighting balms there at the bottom. Those are great. And the, I think it's called Rouge Cocoa Bombs at the top right. Those are nice too. They're just not things that I need. There's some matte lip products and it looks like a brow product. I am gonna admire this from afar. I don't need any of this. Now this is gonna be available on February 10th. I love these multi-use glow sticks, but one of the things that I said is that I really don't need any products like that. I don't need any highlighters. So we're going to just move on from this. Yes, it's beautiful. And yes, I did say that there may be room for a special Chanel blush in my collection, like my Comet blush and my Chains blush. I don't think this is the special blush. I just don't. I'm not getting special vibes from this. I still have not come up with my criterion for what makes something special, so I can't say that this is. Let's move on. Touch of Glam Beauty. Now, Touch of Glam has a couple of releases, so we're going to talk about them together. These are, what are these? I guess they're shadows. Whatever it is, it's a rainbow that I am not purchasing. I'm not sure of the price, but Touch of Glam is a small indie brand. It is a homemade brand. Their shadows are pricey. Let's talk about the palette that they're coming out with, because we have to have a plan, y'all. It's this one. It's called Not Your Basic Batch. Now, first of all, the name of the palette is so cute. It is so creative, and it's a all multi-shifter palette. I think this is so adorable. First, look at this. Look at the cookies. I think that's so cute. Look at these shades, y'all. I mean, it's giving me multi-chrome goodness, Cleona goodness, Terra Moon's goodness. But let me tell you what goodness it's not giving me. $175 right there. Right there. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. Now, it's wonderful that her husband created this palette and she brought it to life. But $175, y'all, that is a lot, because there are other indie brands where you can get some high quality multi-chromes, such as Terra Moon, such as Divina, such as Cleona, and you're not needing to pay $175 for 9 shades. No. Now, I'm not talking about Cleona, the ones that are $25. I'm saying, like, there are really, really good multi-chrome shades and dual chromes that a lot of these indie brands have that are not gonna run you this price. I'm thinking of Terra Moons specifically. I can't do it, you guys. And the other thing is, like, I just have cut out all shimmer palettes for the most part. I think the last all shimmer palette that I found my food. Wonderful, Marky. I'm so proud. Thank you for telling me. Done his food. The last all shimmer palette I think I bought was the Plain Jane Remastered. That was on sale. You know, it might have been in the $50 range. I'm not going to pay $175 for a companion palette, but I am certain that this is going to be beautiful, really beautiful. I also think that Touch of Glam's shipping may take a long time. So I'm trying to think of things that deter me, and long shipping times deter me. So I'm just being honest about that. Some people may not mind that, but for me, it's like when something takes a long time to ship and then I get it, it's like the hype kind of dies down. And, you know, so I'm going to use that as another reason that I don't need to get this palette. So let's move on. It is very beautiful. Now, is this... Oh, Pacifica. So Pacifica came out with a violet nude type palette in the last makeup releases video. And I like Pacifica for their setting spray. I have a night cream by them, but I don't think I am interested in palettes by Pacifica. And furthermore, this color story is just not one that I need. I have so many neutral palettes, so this is not something that I'm going to purchase. It's $18.44. If you need a neutral palette, I would say that that's a great price, but I have no knowledge of their shadows or anything like that, and I'm not adding the brand to my collection, so I'm going to move on. Char looks like she's coming out with a couple of things. Oh, it's a Lunar New Year collection. So this looks like some limited packaging. Magic Cream Blossom Red Lip Kit is new. And then there's a limited edition Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. There's also the Flawless Finish Powder. So this is just same products, new packaging. I already told you all I was not participating in these types of releases. and that still stands. So I like packaging, but not that much, and I'm moving on. Okay, NYX has a brow glue instant brow styler. So this is a brow gel. I think this is probably going to be a great price if that's something you need. I do not, so I'm moving on. Morphe has a big palette. I'm against big palettes. I'm moving on. Okay, the Pastel Roses. Now, I have tried this brand, but my shadows did not hold up great. Like, some of them were a weird texture. I threw them in the trash. That was a long time ago, and I'm not sure what changes they may have made to their eyeshadow formula. This is called the Frozen Dreams eyeshadow palette. It looks nice. It's $42.19. Shimmers look great. These mattes, I don't think I would wear them. Oh, wait a minute. Here's another one. Then there's not the Gingerbread Bakery. Wait a minute. No, it is too late for a Gingerbread Bakery palette. So this is absolutely no to this all. I like the Gingerbread Story better. And then what are these singles? Oh yeah. Oh no. So I'm gonna say no to the Pastel Roses. Makeup by Mario has come out with a foundation, Surreal Skin Liquid Foundation, Breathable Luminous Foundation, blah, 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 blah. It's got skincare stuff in it. This is a no. I'm not really bringing any foundations into my collection at this time, so I'm gonna say no. If you like trying out foundations just for the sake of it, I could see someone wanting to try this because this is brand new for his brand, but that's not really something that I do too much even on this channel, and I even tried my hand at that, and I'm just not as knowledgeable about foundations because the reality is that I have normal skin. It's pretty clear, and I didn't really have any foundations that I did not like last year. The Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin wasn't bad, but I felt like that one was a little yellow. So maybe I needed a different undertone, but everything else I tried, I liked. So I don't have that critical eye, and I don't wear much. So that's why the foundation is a no for me. I'm not bringing it into my collection. Bobbi has a New Year collection as well. This is a no. This is a neutral quad. I mean, she's got some lipsticks and some type of pressed powder. This is a no. A lot of these things are re-releases and pretty packaging, and it's a no. Juvia's Place has a new foundation coming out as well. And I feel like at the beginning of 2022, there were just lots of sneak peeks for foundation, and I'm seeing the same thing now. So, you know, I'm glad I paid attention to that trend because I'm seeing it repeat itself. This is the I Am Magic Natural Radiance Foundation. This is supposed to give you a radiant and luminous complexion. It's water resistant, and it is supposed to minimize imperfections. So that's very cool for Juvia's Place, but I am gonna pass on this. It is available now at Ulta. It's $23, which I think is a great price. I did not try their previous foundation. I did try one of their like foundation sticks, kind of like the Fenty ones. It was so long ago though, I can't tell you what I think about them, and I just had a lot less knowledge at that time. So I think that, you know, if you need a foundation, this could be a good thing to try. And in addition to that, they're coming out with a powder foundation, which I do not wear powder foundation, so I'm going to pass on these as well. These are $18 each, and they are available now. Looks like the shade range is great though, and that's the one thing. Juvia's Place is going to give you the range. Tasha is coming out with the Pastel Mini Palette, which for some reason looks like it has more depth than the Midi palette, which is why this one really caught my eye. But this is definitely a no, especially because it only has that one green matte, and that's just not a matte that I'm gonna really want to use for a transition. So it's a no. And then she has this duochrome looking highlighter. It looks very pretty, but it looks duochrome in some, like in this picture, but I think it's just a champagne. So I'm not gonna get caught up with that little shiftiness there. Plus I have a lot of shifty highlighters. So let me know if you pre-ordered this. I know you can pre-order it, but pastels are a no for me. I just think it's ironic that this one looks deeper than the actual pastel palette. I wish some of these colors were in that palette, like that deep blue. Even the green, I'll take the green, you know, along with some other mattes, but this is a no. Oh, and I do like that brown. I think it's a duochrome, the top brown shade, but no, not talking myself into that. Not talking myself into the Byredo palette. They had a purple one like this a little while back. These swatches aren't helping the case, so this is a no. Oh, and it's $75. Nope. Nars has got a pressed soft matte perfecting powder. I don't need this. I'm just thinking about the other pressed powders that they have. So I know they have the light reflecting powder, so maybe this is matte, so it's gonna have a different finish. This is gonna be available at Sephora on the 12th, and it's $36. I really don't need to bring any powders into my collection because I have powders that I really like. And then I have one that I really don't use like that, like the Rare Beauty one, which is not a bad one. I just really like the Chantecaille, and then I brought out the Tatcha powder that I've had for probably going on a year. And a little bit really goes a long way with these powders, so I don't want to bring any more in. I am not the one to ask about like the longevity of a powder, like when it's time to test them out. I don't really do those types of videos, and half the time I really can't tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what I have. Dior, you know, I love a good Dior quint, but, and I'm so serious in this video, y'all, because I really want us to start out on the good foot, okay? Dior, this is cute, but I am certain that they have something similar to this. And this is the summer 2023 quint. If not, we can make this. We can make this or something close to it. Natasha Denona Bronze palette is coming to mind. My Melt Rust palette is coming to mind. I know the formulas are different. I'm certain there are more palettes. I'm not able to think of all of them right now. We don't need this quint. I know the embossing is nice and I like things like that, but I don't think it's gonna be worth paying $54 for that. Maybe on a sale, but it's definitely a color story that it can be a go-to for many people. But if you got any of the other Dior quints, check them out and look and see, because it's not the same as the one I have. I think it's called Bayadere, but same type of vibe, and that was from last summer, and I've not worn it yet, which is sad. All right, let's move on. What is Nars? Ladybug Glow. I'm not adding brands, so I'm gonna move on. Back to Dior. I did purchase the new Forever Skin Correct concealer. It is my favorite concealer. That was my concealer of the year. I have it on right now, but I would have to try like the original and then this one on, you know, one on each side. I don't know what to say. I wanted to try it. That was kind of like a last hurrah. So I did purchase this. I get the shade 4N, and that is my overall skin color. I am not going to be buying like really light concealers. And I did purchase the Glow Veil primer because I'm obsessed with having glowy skin. So, you know, I've been wearing the Natasha Denona Hygiene, and this Glow Veil, it's nice. Like, I do like Dior, but with the eyeshadow quints, Dior really does dupe themselves a lot. Now we've got some products here from Too Faced, so we'll try to keep them together. I did talk about the blushes the last time, and this is a Better Than Sex volumizing and lengthening mascara, and this one's brown. So it's not a new mascara, it's just a brown one, I'm thinking. I like brown mascara a lot, and I would say that if you like the Better Than Sex mascara and you need a brown one, this would be a good one. I don't think this is a bad release for them or anything like that. I mean, I would even consider this on sale. I just don't need any mascara right now, so I'm just gonna pass on this. But I do like brown mascara a lot. I think it looks really good. Now, as far as the rest of what they are releasing, this Pinker Times Ahead collection, all of this is a no. I'm just have not been interested in Too Faced in quite some time. The blushes, as I said before, look really nice, but it's a no. MAC has a Hyper Real Serumizer. Okay, I don't need any skincare, so I'm moving on. Nars has some products coming out that look the same as everything else that they have. So this is just gonna be a no. So this is the Orgasm Spring 2023 collection. This is boring, y'all. What is this? Matte Glow Play. Valentine's Day. Okay. We're not ready. But you know that's what's next. So you know what? At least we know that's what's coming. KVD. Is this a foundation? Nope. Skincare infused. We don't need it. Notoriously Morbid is releasing some singles. I usually don't get the singles from them when they come out with it. I usually just get the palettes. But these aren't not colors that I need. So we're going to move on. I'm not a huge fan of the Notoriously Morbid mattes. They're not my favorite mattes because they're so soft and powdery. They blend great. It's just, they're just not my favorite mattes. Now, Tarte has a Man-Eater Catitude eyeshadow palette. I hate the name of all of it. Color Story is very cute though. And I think people like that big Man-Eater palette. So I could see someone wanting to get a Color Story like this because it's just an easy color story. You don't even have to use that green. If you take that green away, you've got warm neutrals. But with that being said, I think many of us have warm neutrals and a green. So why is it a cat theme? I'm confused. Talk about a pocket perfect. No, I don't like that.
Daddy, chill.
$25 at Ulta. Okay, so no, we're doing great. Brushes, we don't need. Talked about ColourPop. Did we talk about... Oh, we talked about the lucky bags because some people said they don't get lucky. Buxom, I didn't even realize they still made makeup, so that's gonna be a no. And J-Lo, this is a no. Let me know if you've tried J-Lo's line though, but I don't know if I believe in it. Now, this Dior eyeshadow palette with the 10 shades is pretty. I know there are some reviews up, but it's $130. It's more than a Pat McGrath mothership with no special shades. So I'm going to go ahead and say no to that. Rare Beauty has a cream lipstick. I don't need anything like this. However, I love Rare Beauty. I think her brand is like really nice quality. I have the powder, I have a lipstick, and I do have a very, very pigmented blush. But I think I've tried enough and it is nice, but I don't need the cream lipstick. There are some indie sneak peeks. You see these black and white palettes. I'm just going to skip those until we know more. Skincare, perfume, what's this? Too Faced has a setting spray. Makeup Insurance Long Wear Setting Spray and Blue Light Defense. Okay, I don't need a setting spray. I heard their setting spray is nice, but I don't need that. Oh no. What is this? That's just a sneak peek, so I can't. Now Ulta has...
Mom, can I borrow your weights?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You gonna work out?
Yeah.
Cool. You might have to put something down. Now Ulta has a couple of things out, and the Sephora collection has a couple of things coming out. So let's see if we can keep it together. These look like, it's a brand that makes these. Kaja, is it Kaja? I was gonna say Kosas, but it's not. It's like Kaja, these little trio things. These are no, I'm sure they're cute, but no. Don't like this petal palette, so no. And then I'll just get to the Sephora stuff. Give Beauty, what is this? Oh, mascara, no. Now, Adept has a restock of the Minka eyeshadow palette. So if you were looking for that, totally worth it. I actually really also love the face palettes. They're really, really nice. I have two of them. I have the one that's right next to the Minka palette, and then this one right here with the bronzer. Love these a lot. Really underrated, I think. So the Minka palette's $57 and the blush palettes are like 22 bucks, which I thought was a really great price for her. And then you can get the bundle of 4 for $100. Oh wait, the bundle of 5. Oh, the Minka palette and all 4 face palettes for $114. That's not bad, and you can probably use a code. However, does anybody need all 4 face palettes right now? I have to say no. But I did get two. I got, like I said, I got the coral blush one and the one with the bronzer. This is the Sephora stuff here. So it looks like, what is this? Destinations Eye Palette. Okay, so you get like a neutral matte, it looks like. Then you get some other mattes and then the shimmers. Let me know if you've tried the Sephora eyeshadow. I haven't. This is just not something that I'm into, and I'm really trying not to add to my palette count. But these are $15 each, and they are available now at Sephora. So let me know what you think about these. Sephora also has these color shifter mini eyeshadow palettes. Now the color shifter is the glitter topper. So it is a glitter topper, and you see it says topper there. Definitely not interested in a glitter topper. And these are only $10. The khaki one looks kind of nice, but it's not something that I'm going to purchase. Martine Cosmetics is coming out with skincare. No, I just can't. Nope. Let's move on. Bobbi Brown, Chanel. What's this? What's bad? Oh, Rich Bitch. What is this? Oh, lip balm. Nope. If you were interested in the highlighters from Rare Beauty, they are restocked at Sephora. These really look pretty. I have not watched a review on them, but I don't really plan to because I don't need any highlighters. So I'm going to move on. This week might be kind of boring, y'all, and I'm actually happy about it because I like feeling like over it. So what's this? Major Waves 3-piece makeup set. Okay, no, nope. Brushes, Chanel. I'm gonna move on. Oh, we don't know what this is, but I can't figure that out. Heart Killer. Is this Valentine's Day? Okay, no, it's really not much, y'all. Givenchy still coming out with the same color stories. $65. Nope, no thanks. Talked about Dior. This is a pretty shade. Designated Driver, Touch of Glam. No prices. This is really beautiful. Now I'm trying to think about a shade that I may have like this, but I'm not sure. It's like purple to black shift. This is unique. Looks like it has some green in there. So let me know your take on Touch of Glam Beauty. If you've tried the brand, if you love it, let me know. Now, Notoriously Morbid is coming out with mystery bags. So it says you can have mini palettes, pressed shadows, possibly multi-chromes, loose shadows, lipsticks, and lip balms. These are available now. And Makeup Release Radar does have a code for 15% off. So I'm not interested in a mystery bag. So my whole thing is like right now, I'm not into, or I don't think I've ever been into mystery bags or lucky bags. It's nice to have a surprise, but when I'm trying to be like more focused right now, I just don't have time to kind of gamble that. So let's move on. Talked about these Chanel lipsticks. These are going to be coming on the 6th. And they are $41 a piece. I did say I was interested in getting one of these. I don't remember them being $40. Why did I think they were like $36? Not that $36 is cheap. I know prices are going up because Victoria Beckham, at least she let us know her prices were going up and then gave everybody 15% off. Like, here, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this 15% off until, you know, in the meantime, but the prices are going up. So pass on these for now. I'll enjoy the Chanel lipsticks that I have. Looks like Menagerie is coming out with some type of, it says metal topper. So I don't know, but we'll see. This is, what do you think it is? Liquid eyeshadows. Could be liquid eyeshadows, but I'm going to pass on liquid eyeshadows because I have some that I really enjoy. So I'm going to move on. Now, Maison Margiela has a newer fragrance. It says it was released in 2022, but it's called On a Date. The fragrance description is grapes and roses. I would have to smell that, but right now I am passing. I have several new fragrances from Dossier that I really like. So I'm going to just stick with those. And I did not realize that this palette here, I thought it was a quad, but they were showing shades from the whole palette. So this is Official Spellbound Beauty. It's giving me Valentine's Day vibes that I'm not into. That palette's going to be a pass. See what else we have, y'all. Talked about Nars. Looks like Laura Mercier is coming out with a foundation as well, but this is going to be a pass. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. Just makes me wonder, like, how different are these products from each other? So we're going to go ahead and say no to that. And then It's Belle is still sneak peeking this, what is this called? Fruity Realm palette. Well, this is going to be a no though for me. So I don't see anything. I'm happy about it, and I hope you are too. Let me know if you're thinking about any of the products that I mentioned, and let's just check out a couple other sites. On Trim Mood, baked blushes. Nope, absolutely not. No thank you. Just gonna have to move on. Going over to the luxury world with Chic Profile Official, and she doesn't have anything new up either. So we are looking pretty good. I did want to share that the owner of Glamlight did put something in her stories. It looks like there might be another collab with Scooby-Doo. I think that's Scooby-Doo. I'm not sure, but that is going to be a no. Now, I do know that those palettes did very well. Many people love them, but I'm going to like them from afar. So we're going to go ahead and close out this video, y'all. All right, you guys. So I'm so excited that we are starting this new year off with this energy. It is no nonsense. I'm not playing. I'm not leaving, you're leaving. You need to leave. Makeup protection program is here in full effect, and I hope you guys are here for this. I did say in another video that last week I did order some things on my wish list from Cleona and from Terra Moons, so I will have those coming, and I just wanted to wait until they had this sale. They were just shades I had been looking at, and this was the time. So I will have those to share. I feel really good about this, and I feel really good about this upcoming year, and I hope you all do as well. I hope to really share with you a lot more of what I'm loving in my collection, and more so work on doing beautiful looks and just having fun with the makeup instead of feeling pressured to buy the new makeup, you know, and really just, you know, waiting for that sale to get the things on your wish list and not jumping just because something new is coming or being launched, you know. And that makes me feel good, and I hope it makes you feel good as well. So again, I look forward to another year doing Purchase or Pass. We're gonna call it Makeup Protection Program. I hope that together we can come up with a criteria as to what makes something special. What do you feel like, and we're all not gonna have the same criteria, but just getting that conversation going. Like, what makes something worthy of you taking your time to spend money on it? And are you gonna use it? Is it gonna give you joy? Is it gonna bring value to your collection? Or is it gonna be something that sits for months before you use it, you know, which has happened in my case more than I'd like to admit. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me. I hope you had a great new year. I hope you spent it exactly how you wanted to. And I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. Until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all really soon. Bye.